County High School, or the president, as you may call me. I will first of all like to take this opportunity to thank the county government of Garissa, led by our former principal, who is now the county director, for giving us such an opportunity, for choosing us to be the only school that is visiting this great county, actually the largest city in East Africa, which is a great honor. I was saying thank you so much, Mr. Director, and to our principal also, who has been showing us a promising face for such an opportunity, specializing us and against so many schools like Garissa, NEP, Iftin, but saying that County High School is the only school which can go to that place because of discipline and the number of students who they take to universities. Because honestly speaking, County High School is the best school in Garissa. Thank you so much
for joining us. Here we are in Malindi Airport, together with my students, with my colleagues, other teachers. I'm called Mr. Abdurrahman Adan. We are enjoying the beach. As you see far today, we are all happy, and thank you for your time, and may God bless us all. And remember, we're coming from Garissa and we're heading to Mombasa. Thank you.
Hello our dear viewers, welcome to DTN Television Live coverage from Mombasa County 001. Here we are with the students of County High School for their trip of leisure. They came here on yesterday, 16th of February 2019, and today is their second day, and now they are in Hela Park. So we'll be giving you what they viewed there, what they have seen. You will also see what they saw. So keep watching, subscribe to the channel.
The native Hirola antelopes and the white giraffe.
Hiyo giraffe hakuna mahali ingine inapatikana, ni hapa Shabele tu peke yake.
And in a game of hide and seek, we seek to understand how one community jealously guards their own Garden of Eden.
To do another sanctuary within the natural range of Hirola, but taking this animal to another part of Kenya or outside the country, they may not accept.
Hello guys, I'm Shankar Mohammed, a student of County High School from 4S, now at Mombasa. Our second day at Mombasa County. We have visited Hala Park. We are enjoying our lecture day. View more and see more on DTN Television.
Assalamu alaikum once again. I am Maslah Kunno, the head boy of County High School. And as you can see, we are in our second day in Mombasa County, the biggest county actually in East Africa. And today we are in Hala Park. We are in Hala Park to visit the wild animals, and inshallah, believe with the assistance of the cameraman, because we are kind enough to be sharing everything we see with you. We'll be viewing everything there for you, because we are told that we will be seeing so many animals here, including the lions, snakes, and the tortoise. Inshallah, we hope that we are going to enjoy our vacation in Hala Park, and after that, and of course, with the courtesy of DTN TV, which we are highly appreciating for their support, are here with us too. You can view from them, from their TV.
Good morning, and I'm Mr. Abdurrahman Adan Ali, and you see behind me we are in Hela Park in Mombasa County, and this is your second day in a trip, and it came from Garissa, and this is County High School student together with their teachers. I'm also included there. Thank you for your time, and thank you all.
They do lay eggs. So the season of lay eggs between January and March. So right now, of course, they are still in the process of lay eggs. So what happens now? The female crocodile goes there on that small island. It excavates a hole of about 30 centimeter deep and drops those eggs inside that hole and covers it. So the incubation period is between 70 to 90 days. So let's say, of course, dependent on the soil temperature. So let's say on average of 80 days, the young ones start producing noise from the inside. and the female crocodile will go there. It will dig out that hole and comes out the young ones. We call them the hatchlings. The young one crocodile is called hatchling. So they are brought now out by the parents, and then they come with them back in the water. But for us here, we normally do artificial incubation, and that is one way, of course, of increasing the survival rate of the crocodiles, because the eggs can be predated by the other predators like lizards. So there's a special wildlife team which goes there on that small island. They collect the eggs. They go with them somewhere else. They go and do artificial incubation. They allow them to be hatched in a different place. Then the young ones are placed in a different place. They are allowed to grow to a relatively big size before they can be reintroduced back here when they are big enough. Because when they are small, they can be eaten by the bigger crocodiles. You know, these crocodiles, they can eat fish, they can eat birds, they can eat mammals, and they can eat the young ones of their own crocodiles. And of course, when I see they can eat mammals, maybe let's say here in Halapak, we also have other animals, like the antelopes I've mentioned, several others. Now let's say by any unfortunate means, we have any animal there in the park, by any unfortunate means, we just don't throw it somewhere like in the dustbin, but we do bring it here in the crocodile pen. It is eaten by the crocodiles, and in that way, they act as our environmental cleaners. Yeah. Now, these crocodiles you are seeing here, they are edible, I mean they can be eaten. And the part that is eaten, of course, is the fin tail and the hind legs, because the internal parts are said to be very poisonous. Yeah. And of course, the meat of the crocodile is a white meat. Yeah, just like the fish and other white meat. And of course, the meat of the crocodile is also said to have high cholesterol content. And that is why most of the fatty tissues are normally discarded away. Yeah, and then the other ones are the ones that are eaten. Now, these crocodiles, they can live up to 90 years. That is their lifespan. The rest I've of course told you, they are about, most of them, they are about 25 years to 30 years of age, and the eldest is about 40 years old. Now, these crocodiles here, they are also able to stay in the water for more than 45 minutes without coming out. And I see, that is because we say the human heart has 72 beats per minute. Now for them, they have a slow heartbeat, about 2 beats per minute. That's why they are able to stay in the water fully submerged, deep fully submerged, for 45 minutes without coming out to take a breath. And of course, one of the tactics they have used to kill human beings, they can swim deep in the water, and they... Madenge tree, a word of it, famous in Baringo area. Yes. Now, the other name of the tree is called Algaroba, and the scientific name is called Prosopis juliflora. So that is the tree, also the second tree that was able to survive. And of course, I know in Baringo area it is a dominant species, and there is a case that was going on some past years, in some years back, that goats are eating the leaves of the same tree, and it is making the teeth of the goat fall down. And it's because it has high sugar content. That's why the teeth of the goat are falling down. And in Baringo area it is a dominant species, but here in Halapak it has not been able to dominate. Partly because monkeys have controlled the population, because they will eat the fruit pod of the same tree, so there's no room for it to multiply. So the fruit pod of the tree will be eaten when it's still young, so there's no room for it to multiply. So monkeys have helped us big in that area. Now the third species is called damas from Somalia. Who has heard of damas? Of course, I'll be able to show you. Yeah, you have seen the Kasurina. This is now Madenge. You have seen this Madenge? This is Madenge. Now I'll be able to show you damas when you go around. Yeah. So damas is from Somalia. The scientific name is called Canocarpus lancifolius. Also, the tree was able to survive. Now you can see these trees. Even damas, it has very tiny leaves. These trees were adapted to this harsh environment because of the adaptive features that they have. Of course, you have learned them in school. Now, after now some years, other animals were introduced in the park, and others came by themselves. Of course, hippos, buffaloes, giraffes, antelopes were brought here in the park. But the monkeys, they came by themselves here. So these monkeys, in fact, they help us very much in this rich ecosystem you're seeing around here, because where they were at first, they had eaten fruits with seeds of other trees. So when they came here, they deposited their fecal waste. Now from their fecal waste, we saw other tree species germinating. And that is why we're having this rich biodiversity you're seeing here around. Of course, this tree here is called wren tree, or a monkey pot tree. You have seen it, Then we have this next, having red flowers. Have you seen it? That is called flamboyant tree. Then we have this two tree. This one plus this one here. These are species of fig tree, including that one, very big there, with long roots. Those are species of fig tree. Of course, this is called Ficus benjamina. That is called Ficus bambungalensis. We have that one is called Ficus sycamore, the one that is next to the machine there. Yeah, and quite a number of palm trees over here in the park. Of course, we are commonly used to know the coconut palm tree. Who knows? I think you know coconut palm tree. You know the coconut, eh? Yes, now that is the one that we are commonly used to know it, eh? But we have over 100 species of palm trees, and here in Yala Park we have almost 70. Now, some of them include the Mombasa palm tree, the Traveler's palm tree, the Screw palm tree, the Washingtonia palm tree, we have the Golden palm tree. Of course, I'll be able to show you some of these when you walk around. Now, those years, the excavation, when they were doing mining, the excavation was such deep in such a way that where we are standing, they left just a thin layer of rock separating us from the outer table. You know things about outer table? Yes. When you dig down here, about 30 to 100 centimeters, you will come across water. Yes, and even as you're going to walk around, you'll be seeing water. The source of water is not from there. Of course, it's not fresh, the source of water, but we call it brackish water. Yeah, it may look as if it's fresh, but it's not. We call it brackish water because it has a bit of salt content. And also I've measured it's about 12 parts per thousand. Or when you compare it in terms of the Indian Ocean water salinity, it's about 25 to 50%. Yeah. Then this machine you're seeing across here, you seen the machine there? Yeah. This machine was the first excavator that was being used to excavate this land over those years. Of course, it is called Raston Basiras, and it is of old technology, as you can see it. Now it was used here to mine this place in between the years of 1954 to 1965. So it was phased out between 1965 and 1970. Then it was replaced now with other advanced machinery. Yes. Now here we are having a thin layer of soil. In every place in Yala Park here, we have a very thin layer of soil, and beneath is a hard rock. That's why even most of these trees I've said they're adapted in growing rock areas. And whenever you see any fallen tree in Yala Park here, you'll find that the bottom is somewhat flat. Yeah. So because the roots have no room to grow deep, to penetrate the top parts, they have no room to penetrate deep in the ground. They rather grow along the thin layer of soil we are having here. Yeah. So that's much brief history about the park, unless you have any question. Yeah. Otherwise, this walk is going to take around 1 hour to 1 hour and a half, depending on our pace. Yeah. Of course, if you have any question, along every place will be missing animals. I'll be explaining to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maslah Kunno once again in Mombasa for our third day, and I believe this is the day which the boys of County High School had been anxiously waiting for. This is the day where they will be visiting the Indian Ocean. We are now in a place called Mamangina, near to the Indian Ocean. But inshallah, in a few minutes, I believe, as the teacher said, we will be boarding the ferry, which is free to board. Where you can see that is the ferry. There are about 3 of them transporting people from one place to the other side of the ocean. And inshallah, this, as I have said, this is the day which my boys had been waiting for, because this is the day where they will be going to the Indian Ocean. And County High School boys have been generous enough to showcase you such an occasion, and we are highly appreciating our boarding master who is with us right now for taking us to all these places, which is not an easy task. Yeah, he had been sacrificing a lot for us, and as I have said, of course with the courtesy of DTN TV, which we are also appreciating them because they are with us, and you can only view us through that television. Watch out.
This is our third day as a DTN crew. We are here in Mombasa County, and now we are here to spend our leisure time. So we'll be giving you the latest updates from the country and across the world. Thank you for watching. Stay with us.
These are following people.
Good